Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim! I'm Kamchak Fisko. Come join me for an epic adventure! Now I get where there was a forge right outside. Wait, is this the way forward or back? That's the way back. Shit, went the wrong way. The hell of a drop. Alright, so I guess that's it. It's just dim frost, and we're not going there yet, so we're gonna hold off. Although I'm curious to see what the hell we did pick up journal-wise. We got a miner's journal, Lurius's journal, we've got cure poison spells, so we now can do that. Animal problem, Bernard's note, Worm's Tooth, red and blue, I think it's just... Oh, wait, report by Lurius Leor. I'm actually going to hold on to this and read this later. I need to go back and check the vendor because I may have accidentally sold books titled Wormstone that was by Lurius Lore, which is part of this DLC. Okay, so that's the same book. Wormstone? Yeah, it's the same book. Thalmor warning. Do not presume your isolation from the mainland affords you any protection from Thalmor. Worm's Tooth is still part of the Empire and as such is subject to the conditions of the White Gold Concordiate. Any evidence of Talos worship will be regarded as deviant behavior and responded to appropriately. We will be watching. Well, I'm all the more glad that I pissed off the Thalmor if they're anti-Talos. Okay, so now we know how to cure disease and cure poison. Through spells, which is very handy if we ever run out of potions. Okay, this is that, the cat dude. I can't remember their race right now. Sometimes this one can only shake his head in wonder. Last Sundas, a man asked, "How do I use a bear trap you are selling?" This one stood in amazement. Simply set the bear trap and place it on the ground. I do not call them placeable bear traps for nothing. Once you have caught your quarry, pick it up and set it elsewhere. This one expects to find him face down in the dirt soon. Such stupid ones do not survive long in a place such as this. Khajiit, that's what they're called, Khajiit. Guard's orders. Lurius, while I admire the strength of your miners, I must advise against entering those ruins. I recognize the markings in the stone as Dwemer in origin, and have delved into many such ruins in my adventuring youth. From personal experience, I can attest they were as tricky as they were deadly, and their traps are likely function to this day. As for how long we will be staying here, I cannot say. Malakath guides my actions, and we will remain here for the foreseeable future. I hope our terms of arrangement will provide us both with much prosperity. Okay, so let's talk about the runes, which we will investigate at some point. Bernard's note. Oh, hello. But stop that. I already read that note. Bernard's note, thank you. Lurius, I'm taking my family and getting out of here before things get any worse. With that dragon flying around, I'd suggest you do the same. I realize that aside from the Argonians, I'm the only experienced farmer on the island, but I cannot risk the safety of my family. I set sail in the morning. Neither coin nor fancy words can convince me to stay. Smart man. Animal problem. Kill the bear south of Fort Vallis. I'd love to read it, but your text is the... Thank you. Gashnag. I need some... Oh, this is Lurius. I need some of your warriors to deal with a bear on the road south of Fort Vallis. The animal's been interfering with the miners traveling to the steam pools in search of new ore veins. Please do this problem as quickly as possible. Lurius Leor. Okay, so we've got the miner's journal and Lurius's journal. How many pages are we looking at? Just 4, okay. A few weeks ago, we broke into an underground chamber. Old dwarven ruins by the looks of it. Pa used to tell me stories of how the dwarves one day suddenly vanished for reasons that to this day remain unknown. Certainly there weren't any left behind from what I could see when I went poking around down there, but Lurius says to stay away from the place as any traps down there could still be working. The place gives me the shivers, and not just because it's god-forsakenly cold. One of our boys, Gunda, mentioned that the ruins lead even further down into a vast underground chasm his ancestors used to call Dim Frost. Says he also saw movement down there, like people scurrying about, but couldn't make out any specific details. I plan on taking a look tomorrow, if I can get away from prying eyes, that is. Expansion of the mine has halted for now, while Lurius decides whether we should seal away the ruins. Well, what's left of it, that is. I swear half the miners here made more money plundering the ruins in the past few days than they have mining Corundum for the past year. I, for one, prefer earning my coin the honest way. Well, at least for now. Now we've got Lurius's journal. How many times do I need to make myself clear? Do not, under any circumstance, enter the ruins without my express permission. I've reminded the miners many times already. Anyone caught smuggling Dwarven artifacts out of the recently uncovered Dwemer ruins will have their wages docked an arbitrary amount to my discretion. Honestly, I don't think I'm getting through to anyone. The trouble started a few weeks ago when I heard word that the miners had broken through some of the old underground ruins. I wasn't terribly surprised given what's known about the island. One of the miners mentioned something about an enormous subterranean cavity deep below his ancestors that his ancestors referred to as Dimfrost. What was the miner's name? Gunther? Or was it Gunda? I'm terrible with those guttural Nordic names. I'd gather the gods and investigate the situation myself if I wasn't so busy dealing with thieves and smugglers on the inside the mine, bandits outside, not to mention frost trolls and giants. If it wasn't enough trouble, now the East Empire Company is sending me on a mission to the mainland to negotiate cooperation between the Jarls about some sort of urgent issue. What kind of issue would require this level of negotiation is beyond me, but they'll fill me in on the details once I arrive in Solitude. As for the paperwork, I suppose Thelma will have to cover for me. Either that, or the dog, but I don't think the dog can hold a quill. At this rate, the settlement will be in flames by the time I get back. You weren't wrong there, man. Okay, so we read all those and we unlocked a new quest to kill a bear. So, we're getting quests. We still don't know what the deal is with Dimfrost, but I'm willing to bet we're going to have to go back there for a quest. So, I say we hold off until then. So this is a pretty sizable add-on. It's not nearly as big as Falskar is going to be, but still, it's a pretty sizable one. So this will be interesting to see how it goes. Okay, well, we got our hands on quite a few more ebony and orichalcum ingots, which is used for orcish stuff. So, let's check out the guard shack, I guess. Guard barracks. Is there anything in the chests, or should I even bother? Okay, it looks like there's some goodies. Excuse me, Miko, you're in the way. Oh, you're not Miko! I gotta remember that. Not Miko. Just a run-of-the-mill stray dog. I don't know if there's even any guards in here. So there really isn't a need for sneaking, but I'm gonna do it out of habit anyway. I think the Worm's Tooth books that I sold were the red and green, or red and blue, or whatever the hell the one is I already have, so... Is there even anything down here, or is this just a copy of the jail from Falkreath? Because I recognize the layout. This is definitely the Falkreath jail layout. Crap, didn't mean to search that, it was already empty. Guess we... Oh, right, we have the key, so we don't need to pick the lock. Alright, well, we searched everything here. That's the guard barracks, I guess. So we've got a couple of residences, and, yeah. Excuse me, Miko. You're not Miko, I gotta stop calling you that. Alright, so... I guess... Let's go inside, I don't know. I want to check these houses out. I don't necessarily want to rob them, but I want to know if there's, like, clues or anything in here. Ah, shit, almost had it. Dang it, right there! Aha! Got it.
You the adventuring type? Speak to my husband, Holgard, if you're in need of arms or armor.
What are your thoughts on the Civil War?
I'll be happy as long as it doesn't follow us here. We've seen enough bloodshed in recent months to last a lifetime.
I can understand
as if
that.
working the mines wasn't hard enough already, that damned dragon just had to come and make things a heck of a lot worse.
Yeah. What do you do here?
I work the fields with the Argonians. Can't say I've ever heard of an Argonian coming this far north, but who am I to judge? All I wish is to make enough coin here to give my daughter the life she deserves. My husband, Holgard, seems to like it here well enough, though.
Tell me about Worm's Tooth.
It's not a very good place to raise a child. Not that the mainland is much better off right now with the Civil War, but it's better than here.
Yeah?
Seems like the only lands free of conflict are those that are completely inhospitable.
Pretty much. Thank you for your time. The dad.
Need
Holgar.
something?
What do you do here?
I work the forge and provide arms and armor to the local guard
He's the blacksmith.
and any adventurers that stop by on their way to the barrow. All I can say is, business has been pretty good lately. That is until that damn dragon attack.
What are your thoughts on
You
Civil
might
War?
as well ask me about the rebellion in Hammerfell. The troubles of Skyrim bother me not.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about Wormstooth.
Before outsiders started turning up and digging here, this island used to belong to the Nords. Those who didn't fall to the marauders joined them. All that's left of that old culture now is the barrow on the other side of the island. Some say it used to be a city. Nothing but ruins now.
Interesting. What do you have for sale?
I'd bet I can forge you a better weapon than whatever that is.
I doubt it. Thank you for your time, Holgar.
I'll
There's
take
some
care
books
of my
over here.
daughter Signy, so that one day she can leave this cold, god-forsaken place.
I can understand that. Excuse me, Miko. Can I use the cooking pot? Guess not. Any books downstairs? The troll skull, but I don't see any... Okay, books. That's what I was looking for. Let's get some of that wormstone. That shit's rare as hell, so... Anything else over here? It's all kind of booze and stuff. Brimstone? What the hell is this? Spice one and grief. Alright, we'll go ahead and grab that. We're not going to loot too much from these people. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I don't know if the girl had any special dialogue, but we will be back at a certain point, so... Just want to see if I can tweak anything before we leave. Alright, so I want to try something kind of ridiculous, actually, here. Curious what the ancient Nord stuff looks like fully decked out. Okay, I gotta melt the rest of that. Alright, I had a potion I wanted to try to see if this will actually help. Oh, sweet, it does work. Okay, I gotta zip over real quick, sharpen blades. Quick, 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 quick. This stuff only lasts so long, man. Sweet, we got to super buff our shit. Let's see how it turned out. Oh my gosh, 70 now. Wow. Okay. We made our shit quite a bit more powerful. Damn. So our Nordic sword's doing 79 now. Our armor is considerably better too. Sweet. We just got a ton of free upgrades. That was cool. I gotta remember those blacksmith potions. Those things are a lot more useful than I thought they would be. Okay, so... Excuse me, doggy. Alright, so we searched all this. We just gotta search that house. And then the two locked houses back there, I think. Or did we already go in here? No, we haven't gone into the East Empire Trading Company yet. I do want to go use the smelter real quick, though. Okay, so we got all kinds of ore now.
What do you need? You look like a beggar. What do you beggars do with all that gold we give you?
I'm not a bit. What a bitch, Elmira! Jeez! I want to go with the East Empire Trading Company last, just because I get the feeling that's going to have quests and stuff. So we've got that house, and wasn't there like a house right here or something? Yeah, there's the House of the Dead, and then there's Bazrob's house. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy them. So you all take care of yourselves, and if you want to see more of me, keep up another video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to tag that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.